Both teams have taken the field, and let's see what happens now as we're ready for the kickoff. As we take a look at his success returning kicks, we get ready for the kickoff. Green in to kick this one off. From the 3. Let's see if they can turn this first drive into points. Ball on their own 29.
Ball on the 29-yard line.
The home team come out in the 4-3. Brandon is there for the tackle at the 30-yard line. Newsom takes it up the middle for a yard or 2. Second and 9.
Ball on the 30-yard line.
Hold the look. Play hard and fast.
The home team with a 4-man front. He can't get away. Great effort that time, John. He's clearly one of the best in the league.
Yeah, he's one of those guys who's been playing for a while now. And let me tell you, he might never be better than he is right now.
Ball on their own 24.
Ball on the 24-yard line.
Come on. Good shoot.
They come out in a dime package. They'll bring the blitz. Throwing. He went up there and he got it.
That's a poorly planned play. You have to know that you have to get past the first down marker on 3rd down. Anything less has to be a failure.
Simpson sets up, waiting for the punt. Fair catch called for.
Fair catch made at the 19-yard line. First and 10. Ball on the 19-yard line.
You can't stop me.
The visiting team with a 4-man front. Hand it off to the back. Hopkins comes up to make the play.
On the run.
It's important to pound the defense with a run. Sooner or later, they're going to bend.
Gain of 4. Ball on their own 23.
Ball on the 23-yard line.
Out of the I formation. Number 54 is there on the stop. Nothing doing there as the linebacker read the play and throws him for a big loss.
That was a heck of a play. He has great speed, and he used it to fly through the line and take down the ball carrier.
Third and long.
Ball on the 18-yard line.
Bring it. They scared. You can press on them.
Hand it off. He won't get away.
The defense likes to keep the pressure on. They'll bring extra guys on the overloaded side, hoping for turnover opportunity.
Freeman will come in now to punt it away. Pickens looks like he's ready for the return. Loose ball. The home team scoop it up. The 30, the 20, the 10. He returns this one all the way for the score. Perfect place at the right time on that play. A fumble recovery and a touchdown. Green comes in for the extra point. The point after is good.
One thing to watch for now is how the offense responds. If they start worrying about turning it over again, they'll find themselves in the same position. They got to go back out there and stick to their game plan.
It's on its way. From the 5. The defense caused a fumble the last time out and ended up taking it back for 6. Ball on their own 19.
At the 19-yard line. First and 10.
From the start. Let's go. Don't make a play.
Tosses it right. Hartley got very good penetration in.
Sometimes these outside runs take a little too long to develop, giving the defense a chance to make a play for a loss.
Ball on their own 17.
Ball on the 17-yard line.
Get it up.
The home team line up in a 4-3.
One more, fella. Not today.
Hand off to the tailback. Plummer is there on the stop at the 17-yard line. He tried to pick his way through the middle, but there was no room.
Yeah, he was looking for a hole or a gap, but the defensive line sealed everything up.
Ball on their own 17.
Ball on the 17-yard line.
They ain't got nothing. Blue down.
7 defensive backs in on this one. Rolling. Webb comes up to make the play at the 28-yard line. Pass is caught, but just shy of the first down.
That was perfect defense. They allowed the catch, but they were there to make the tackle.
Nothing happening on that drive, and they'll punt it away. From the 28. Simpson takes the punt to the 37. The visiting team come out in a 4-3. Going to the air on first down. Gets the pass off. Right on target to the wide receiver. Haley completes that one, and he goes for about 4 yards. It's second down and 5 to go.
Ball on the 41-yard line.
With the throw, this pass is incomplete. King was his intended target.
The intended receiver on the play. Third and 5. Ball on the 41-yard line.
I'm the king. Yeah, you see me. Let's go, D. Let's go. Play hard and fast, baby.
Blitz is coming. Dumps it off. He finds his man. Pickens comes up to make the play at the 48-yard line.
This is good communication between the quarterback and his receiver to keep the chains moving. They know where the first down marker is, and they recognize the type of coverage the defense is playing. The ball is there, and so is the catch.
Watch this play. Nothing. They don't get nothing. Watch each other back. Let's run, man. Come on. Here we go, baby.
Going to the right. Jackson is there for the tackle. Number 41 takes the pitch for a gain of 3. Let's make it 4. It's second down and 6 to go.
Ball on the 48-yard line.
The defense lines up in the nickel. Rolling. The defender's got it.
The defensive coordinator knows their tendencies. He sent his guys out there looking for a pass. He put it up, and boom, they get the interception.
The offense gets ready to go following the interception. The home team line up in a 4-3.
Here we go. All on us, y'all.
He hands it off. Great fake. Long throw. It's caught. Anderson is there for the tackle at the 15. He brings it in for a big gain.
Almost every wide receiver gets better at running routes as they get older. and this guy's no exception.
So they have 1st and 10
Ball
here.
on the 15-yard line.
Watch the snap now. Ain't no snap.
Newsom, the lone back. Hands off to the tailback. 2-yard
The
gain.
ball carrier. Gain of 2 on the play. Second and 8. Ball on the 13-yard line.
Let's go now.
Handed off to the back. Williams comes up to make the play. At the 10. Keeping it on the ground, they chose to run the same exact play, not even a shift in their formation. 10 yards away from the end zone.
Ball on the 10-yard line.
Only one man in the backfield. With the pass, Anderson is there on the stop at the 7-yard line. They come up short of the first down, but they're in field goal range. So this should be an easy three. The veteran connecting for the field goal.
And give credit to the kicker there. It's nice to have a guy that can make your drive worth 3, even if you don't get it into the end zone every time.
Reed looks like he's just about ready to kick this one off. Nice distance. From the 1-yard line. Defense intercepted a pass their last time out. It's 1st and 10.
Ball on the 18-yard line.
The visiting team with a 4-man front. Cross play to the left. Barker is there for the tackle at the 22-yard line. Number 41 takes the pitch for a gain of 3. Let's make it 4.
Second and 6. Ball on the 22-yard line.
Let's do our thing. Let's do our thing. Hey, watch the screen. Let's go, D. Let's go.
Gets the call, showing good moves. The defensive tackle surged through the line to bring the runner down.
Third and 5. Ball on the 23-yard line.
Let's go. Everything you got. Let's go, boys. You can't stop me.
With the pass, and it's caught.
That kind of thing always makes me shake my head. What was the guy thinking? A short pass reception like that will never get you the yardage you need to move past the first down marker.
Freeman is ready to punt this one away. Pickens back to return. And so the punt goes out of bounds.
First and 10. Ball on the 36-yard line.
Watch your man.
7 defensive backs in on this one. Pass play here on first down. He's going to run it. Jenkins is there on the stop at the 44. He's very dangerous when he runs out of the pocket.
He's a good athlete. He can hurt you when he drops back to throw, and he's a big threat to run whenever a play breaks down.
Ball on their own 44.
44-yard line.
Get it started.
They line up in the I formation. Throwing. And he hits his target. Hartley is there for the tackle at the 47. And again, he demonstrates his great hands.
You know, when a quarterback has a guy like this who can catch about any ball he throws, he can become kind of a security blanket. When he gets in trouble, or he starts feeling pressure, he can look in his direction. because he has so much confidence in him.
Dropping back to pass on first down. With the pass, and the catch is made. Webb comes up to make the play at the 27-yard line. That powerful arm brings them a first down this time.
Yeah, and you talk about putting some heat on your throws. This guy really let it go.
First and 10. Ball on the 27-yard line.
Not today. They saw
The home team line up in a 4-3. They give it to the halfback. Thompson is there for the tackle at the 25. So let's take a look at how this back compares to the opposition.
Second and 9. Ball on the 25-yard line.
The home team with a 4-man front hands it off. Refuses to go down. Newsom busted through for a few tough yards.
On the play.
17-yard line is where they have to go for a first. The last time they were down here, they settled for a field goal. With the pass play on 3rd and short. With the pass. This pass is incomplete. Fletcher was the one they were trying to get the ball to. Fitzgerald and the kicking team come on for this field goal attempt. The field goal attempt is good.
The key to winning is having your drives get some sort of points for your team. They got it done on that drive. I'm sure they're thinking touchdown for their next one.
Reed is just about ready to kick this one away. From the 3. The offense couldn't get anything going on their last drive, going 3 and out. Ball on their own 29.
Ball on the 29-yard line.
Play hard and fast, baby.
The backs are lined up in an I. Haley with a man in motion. With the throw. The pass falls incomplete. King was the intended receiver on that play.
Second and 10. Ball on the 29-yard line.
I'm coming through, baby.
Tosses it out to the left. Barker is there on the stop.
With the carry.
So after that run, we can see how the two main threats on the ground have fared so far. It's 3rd down and 10 to go.
Ball on the 29-yard line.
Watch out. It's showtime, baby.
The visiting team come out in a dime package.
Let's go, B. Let's go.
He gets the count. Setting up play action. Throwing. He's got it. And he's knocked out of bounds. That's a 41. Can't draw it up any better than that. Textbook first down. Ball on the 41-yard line. He tucks it away. Pickens is there on the stop at the 36-yard line.
Running the ball consistently is a first step in creating a balanced attack.
Second and 5. Ball on the 36-yard line.
Let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go. Ain't no fence.
The visiting team with a 4-man front.
The offensive line just lost the battle up front on that play. They have to keep their shoulders square, keep their inside foot up, and they're going to get beat again and again.
After the sack, they'll be looking at 3rd and long here.
Hey, let's go.
From the gun, number 81, the man in motion.
All day, baby. Come on.
with the throw. Jackson is there on the stop at the 18-yard line. King is the injured player on the field. He'll be coming out for this next play, so we'll find out what the story is. They're inside the 20.
Ball on the 18-yard line.
Let us dictate. Let's go.
Number 41 lines up behind his fullback in the eye. With a counter play, drop in the backfield for a short loss.
You know, that's what this defense will do to you. They're so good in pursuit that if you start trying to go east and west in the backfield, you're in trouble. I'd try and run the ball right at them. That'll negate the speed that these guys have to the outside.
And this is the 8th play of this drive. They're inside the 20. They'll go from the I formation. With the carry, Ferris comes up to make the play at the 9-yard line.
11 on the play.
Nine yards, they'll be in the end zone.
Ball on the 9-yard line.
Watch the play. Not today. Come on.
Hand off to the tailback. Great fake. Throwing a strike to the end zone. Touchdown.
This is a good play by the offense in the red zone. The wide receiver is going to break away right here and come up with a catch and the touchdown.
The point after is good.
Hey, as an offensive coach in this league, you're always making adjustments. And hopefully you can get the defense on its heels and get it in there for the touchdown. Good job by these guys.
Green will be kicking off. And he got all of that one, a great kick. From the 3-yard line.
Kickoff return 16 yards.
It's still early in the game, but you got to think the coach wants his guys to make a statement by scoring some points in this drive.
They'll start the drive at the 19-yard line. First and 10.
Let's go, baby.
The home team come out in a nickel package. They'll take off. Jenkins comes up to make the play. Picked up a few yards on the scramble, John.
He's one of those guys who's willing to run to make something happen. You have to be aware of that kind of thing on defense.
Second and 4. Ball on the 25-yard line.
One of us gonna make a play. Watch out.
I'm coming through, baby.
We coming it up.
Pumps under pressure with the pass. Caught out of bounds. He threw it a little too soon and it missed the mark. The pass rush almost got to it.
I don't think he ever had a chance to set his feet. I'll tell you one thing, this defensive coach sure has his defensive lineman pumped up.
Ball on the 25-yard line.
Here we come. Let's go.
The home team come out in a nickel package.
Tampa. I'm the king. All on us, y'all.
Looking upfield. Drop in the backfield for a short
On the
loss.
run.
Now let's have a look at what our runners have done up to this point. Reed comes into the game for the punt. Simpson is the deep return man. From the 35, keeping him at bay. Simpson doesn't have a whole lot of room to work with, getting it to the 40.
They'll take over at the 40-yard line. First and 10.
Play hard and fast, baby.
The visiting team come out in a 4-3. Number 92 is there on the stop at the 49. Number 41 running hard, going right through the arm tackles. Second and about 1.
Ball on the 49-yard line.
Get some slack going. Check it.
Dropping back with the throw. Drops the interception. Number 81 was his intended target. Hopkins with the coverage. Three minutes remaining in the quarter.
49-yard line.
I can do it, baby.
The visiting team line up in a 4-3. Hand off to the tailback. Stiff arm keeps him at bay. Johnny had a guy right there in his face, but made him miss.
Yeah, and every back in this league needs to be able to make the first guy miss, because defensive linemen and some linebackers are so good at getting penetration. You can't allow them to bring you down every time they get back there.
Let's do our thing. Let's do our thing. Play football.
The home team line up in trips bunch. Throwing. And this pass is completed. Pickens is there on the stop at the 39-yard line. Number 81 broke away momentarily, then got caught before getting the first down.
Hey, he had something there and he knew it. One more move, he's saying. One more move.
Ball on the 39-yard line.
39-yard line.
All right, let's go.
The backs are lined up in an I. Wick comes in motion.
Let's go, D. Let's go.
They give it to the halfback. Hopkins comes up to make the play at the 35-yard line. Number 41 picks up the first down. That's the second time on this drive he's been able to move the chains. First and 10. They line up in the I formation. Big pop that time. They get 2 first downs on 2 running plays.
They're looking to pound it at him right now.
So they have first and 10 here.
On the 25-yard line.
All right, here we go. Come on.
The visiting team come out in a 4-3. Campbell is there on the stop at the 23-yard line.
I know they didn't get much, but it's all about making the defense respect the fact that you're willing to run.
Ball on the 23-yard line.
Ball on the 23-yard line.
Come on.
The visiting team line up in a 4-3. Tosses it out to the right. They're going to spot this one at the 23. Just back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it.
This defense can put the brakes on you real fast.
If they can get it to the 15-yard line, they'll get a first down. Haley out of the gun. Handed off to the back. Number 94 is there for the tackle at the 19-yard line. Can't get to the marker on third down, so let's see if the place kicker comes in now. Green will come in looking to try the field goal. Leonard kicks it through.
Not every drive is going to get you a touchdown, so getting 3 was big. Now they got to go over what worked and what didn't, so the next drive will get him a TD.
From the 9. The defense shut down the offense the last time they had the ball.
They'll take over at the 33-yard line. First and 10.
The home team come out in a nickel package. Hand it off. Setting up play action. Throws it. They'll spot this one at the 48, and that tackle gives him 3 in the game. Good throw, good catch to move the chains.
You know, as a receiver, all you have to do is get a step, and this guy's going to put the ball on you.
Ball on the 48-yard line.
48-yard line.
Let's screen.
The visiting team come out in the bunch formation. He'll pass on first down. Gets rid of it. Webb is there for the tackle at the 40-yard line.
Watch this. He stands him up, and he puts him right down. That's stopping in your tracks right there.
Throwing. He hits his receiver. Number 40 comes up to make the play at the 29. So they get 2 first downs on their last 2 plays.
And they're getting it done by seeing the whole field and taking what the defense gives them.
So at the end of 1, the score is 17-6.
The
Teams as switch sides, and we'll start the second quarter. Ball on the 29-yard line.
Ball on the 29-yard line.
There we go, baby. Rock and roll.
Only 1 man back. Gets the handoff on the delay. Fawn is there on the stop at the 28. And now our viewers can see how successful each team's main running threat has been today. Ball on the 28-yard line.
Ball on the 28-yard line.
Stay both now.
The home team with a 4-man front. Throws one up in the end zone. Incomplete as the defender knocks it away. Got just a little too much air under it.
Third and 9. Ball on the 28-yard line.
Let's go, boys.
Only 1 man back. Drops back. Stepping up. Unleashes the deep ball. And it will be an interference call on that play. The only question was it the defensive or the receiver. So the penalty on third down does go against the defense, and the result is a first down.
First and 10. Ball on the 11-yard line.
Come on. Let's go. Be good.
They kicked a field goal the last time they were in the red zone. With the carry, Plummer comes up to make the play at the 10-yard line. Short gain, big hit by the defensive end. They need 10 for the touchdown.
Ball on the 10-yard line.
Receives the handoff. They'll spot this one at the 10. So that tackle was his third.
They've had a tough time establishing their running game so far. This front 7 is doing a heck of a job of shutting down the running lane.
They're down inside the 10. Out of the gun. Looks to the end zone. Almost picked off. Got away with that bad throw on third down, John.
The defender did a great job of breaking up the touchdown. But still, he should have had himself a pick.
This field goal here brings them within a touchdown. The field goal attempt is good. Creeping closer, 3 points on the board. They're now down by 8. Reed is back and ready to put this one in the air. From the 6. Last drive stalled, and they settled for a field goal. Now let's see what happens. So they have first and 10 here.
First and 10.
Number 41, the deep back. Tosses it out to the right. The defender goes down. They'll knock him out of bounds at the 21.
Right now, they need to keep going at the defense with a run. Sooner or later, they'll be able to break one for a big gain.
Ball on their own 21.
Ball on the 21-yard line.
Here we go, baby.
The visiting team come out in a 4-3. They'll spot this one at the 21-yard line. It's his third tackle of the contest.
He didn't hit the hole with much conviction on that one.
Third and 9. Ball on the 21-yard line.
Bring it up, bring it up.
They've executed very well on third down so far, and that's a big reason why they're ahead at the moment. Throws it. He hits his receiver. Campbell is there for the tackle at the 30-yard line. That was a good adjustment by the receiver as he reads the man coverage and finds open space.
The thing with these option routes is everyone has to make their read quickly and make their adjustments quickly. Running option routes and running them effectively takes a lot of repetition and practice.
The visiting team line up in a 4-3. Nice play fake with the throw, and the catch is made. Palin completes that for about a 6-yard gain. Ball on their own 36.
Ball on the 36-yard line.
Turn it up now. Let's go now. It's on.
The visiting team with a 4-man front.
Do something. All right, here we go.
Hand off to the tailback. Number 92 comes up to make the play. At the 42, number 41 has gained enough for another first down, his second of the drive. Ball on their own 42. The home team come out with 3 receivers tight. They'll pass on first down. Throws it. Interception.
Well, if you're going to get rid of it, you have to throw it where no one but your guy has a chance to catch it. That time, the throw was a little bit off, and the defender was right there to make the interception.
After the interception, they'll set up shop at the 43.
Come on. Let's do our thing. Let's do our thing. Temple. Let's go, boys.
Hand it off. They're going to spot this one at the 38-yard line. That's 3 tackles so far for him today.
If they can keep getting good runs like that in the second quarter, they'll be able to use play passes the entire second half, because the defense will just be thinking about stopping the run.
Pickup of about 5.
Let us big time.
Mack starts out of the shotgun. Dropping back. Throws it. Ooh, nearly picked off. He deflected it just in time to avert the completion. Here are the numbers when it comes to third down conversion.
Watch the snap down. Here I go.
This team has to start converting on third down if they're going to be successful.
Jackson, who almost always makes those kinds of catches, is unable to pull that one in, and now they're faced with fourth down.
Yeah, he makes difficult catches look easy. But that time he reversed it. He made an easy one seem hard.
Reed will come in now to punt it away. Simpson into return. And he chooses not to return this one.
Touchdown.
Ball on their own 20.
Ball on the 20-yard line.
All day, baby. Come on.
Number 41, the lone back on the call. Number 54 is there for the tackle at the 22.
When you run the ball in the first half, you're trying to keep the defense honest. But if you're only getting gains like that in the second half, then it puts more pressure on your passing game.
22-yard line.
Keep the throttle down.
Number 41, the lone
Keep
back.
moving. Check it. Lucky. Here we come. It's showtime, baby.
Handed off to the back.
Who's in?
Nice play fake. Gets the pass off. He was tipped.
He has a knack for making a big play. That was another one right there.
Gonzalez was the one they were trying to get the ball to.
3rd and 8. Ball on the 22-yard line.
One of us gonna make a play. Now cross that middle.
The defense has had difficulty stopping them on 3rd down. With the pass, this one falls incomplete.
The defense dug in their cleats and held their ground on that series of downs.
Nothing happening for the offense. They're forced into a 3-and-out. This one goes out of bounds. Ball on their own 34.
Ball on the 34-yard line.
Run it! Let's go. We gonna take it.
Looking to run it here. Thompson, he's there on the stop at the 35-yard line.
They might not be busting off big games, but those linemen are really working hard down there.
It's 2nd down and 9 to
Ball
go.
on the 35-yard line.
There we go.
They line up in the I formation. They give it to the halfback. Williams is there for the tackle at the 36.
The defense held their positions and didn't let them get very far.
3rd and 8. Ball on the 36-yard line.
Turn over. Hold the look.
Matt looking to pass. Lines up with 5 wide receivers. Taylor comes up to make the play at the 50. Matt fires complete, and it's good for a 1st down.
Yeah, he excels on 3rd down. Some quarterbacks just do.
Ball on the 50-yard line.
Ball on the 50-yard line.
There we go, baby. Rock and roll.
The home team with a 4-man front. Vaughn is there on the stop at the 50-yard line. Trying to find something in the middle. Nothing open.
I tell you, the guys up front got outworked on that one. They got knocked off the line and they never recovered.
Ball at midfield.
Ball on the 50-yard line.
You gotta believe it. It's RJ.
Hand off to the tailback. He's brought down behind the line for a short miss. And he chases him down behind the line of scrimmage for a loss.
I'll tell you, he's one of the most knowledgeable defenders in the league. He knows how to play the game, and he always knows what's going on.
Ball right around midfield.
49-yard line.
Stay deeper than deepest. Bring it.
The visiting team line up in a 5-receiver set this time. It's caught. Webb is there for the tackle at the 23.
You have to play him physically off the line. Bump him off his route, jam him, stuff like that. Because I'll tell you this, if you give him a free release and he can get behind you, he can do some real
Ball
damage.
on the 23-yard line.
Stay backside.
Hand it off. Brandon comes up to make the play at the 24-yard line. He's there again for a stop behind the line of scrimmage. Nice play.
He's one of those every down players. He's not a situational guy. You want him out there in every snap. He's smart, he plays with leverage, and you can count on him to make the big defensive play just when you need it.
They give it to the halfback. Play action. Deep pass looking for the end zone. Incomplete. He was in the right place at the right time, and that saved them from giving up a lot of yardage. And this is the ninth play of this drive.
Ball on the 24-yard line.
Not today. Let's go, boys.
I think this defense looks forward to these 3rd down situations because they've been stopping them today.
He's going for it all. Going long, but he couldn't find his man downfield, and now they'll face a 4th down. Fitzgerald heads out to try this field goal. He's been good on 4 field goal attempts. They get 3 points closer and trail by only 5 now. Reed looks like he's just about ready to kick this one off. From the 4. Forced a 3 and out on the offense's last possession. Ball on their own 28.
First and 10.
It's on. Hey, let's go.
The visiting team come out in a 4-3. With the carry, Barker comes up to make the play at the 30-yard line.
He was looking for a place to run, but all those places were filled up with guys waiting to tackle him.
Second and 8 coming up here.
Ball on the 30-yard line.
Nothing. They don't get nothing.
Number 41, the lone setback.
Bring it up. Bring it up.
Hand it off to the back. They'll go with a play fake. Throws it, and this pass is completed. It's usually a good call to throw it in his direction, John.
Yeah, he's got some of the best hands in the league. He'll catch just about anything he can get to. I think he's most effective when they really need to catch. Third down, things like that. That's when he really shines out there.
Hey, watch the screen.
The visiting team come out in a nickel package. Going to the air on first down. Throwing. With the catch. Pickens is there for the tackle at the 33.
This is one of those guys that you can't let get behind you. You have to give up some of those shorter completions underneath.
First and 10. Ball on the 33-yard line.
The visiting team with a 4-man front. Lewis is there on the stop.
As a coach, you need to make sure that you establish your running game as a weapon that can hurt the other team.
Ball on the 29-yard line.
Ball on the 29-yard line.
Only one man in the backfield. Pressure coming. Throws it. And he hits his target. Number 54 comes up to make the play at the 23. Haley will be facing a third down now after that pass nets 6. It's third down, and they have to get it to the 23 to convert.
Consistent success on third down, which they've had, usually translates into a win.
Incomplete.
It didn't look like he had too much control on that throw. Sometimes on third down, you'll see those passes that kind of have a desperation about them.
Green is heading onto the field for this field goal attempt. Through the uprights and good. That kick is good, and it's his second field goal of the game. The home team has a 1-touchdown lead now. Good distance. From the 1-yard line. The offense ready to go again after their last drive ended with 3 points.
First and 10. Ball on the 18-yard line.
The home team line up in a 4-3. Gets rid of it. Brandon comes up to make the play at the 33.
When you have guys with speed that can get open downfield, it gives you the ability to run long pass patterns. But it all begins with the offensive line, because they're going to have to hold their blocks a little longer because it takes more time for the play to develop.
The home team come out in a 4-3. They're going to spot this one at the 35-yard line. The tackle is his 5th of the game. Newsom battles his way forward for what appears to be a 2-yard pickup.
Second and 8. Ball on the 35-yard line.
Hey, let's go, one deep. Watch the play.
The backs are lined up in an I. Fun is there on the stop at the 36.
This team's always trying to get a good mix of run and pass plays.
It's third down and 7 to go.
Ball on the 36-yard line.
The offense has had trouble moving the sticks on third down so far. Incomplete pass. And good pressure forced him to get rid of the pass early.
Any way you look at it, an incomplete pass is a heck of a lot better than throwing it to the other guy.
Reed is ready to punt this one away. Simpson is back to receive this kick. From the 26-yard line. Finds a small crack, but they get to him quickly and bring him down at the 34-yard line. First and 10.
Ball on the 34-yard line.
The visiting team line up in a 4-3. Barker is there on the stop.
Mixing runs with passes keeps the defense honest.
Ball on their own 36.
Ball on the 36-yard line.
Here we go. Do something. Hey.
Little misdirection.
What a play here. When you anticipate the snap count perfectly, this is what will happen. I mean, he was into the backfield on top of the quarterback before he could even get the handoff.
Keep your eyes up. Watch the snap down. That's too easy. They scared.
Gets the pass off. The wide receiver has it. Reed is there for the tackle at the 33-yard line. Great defensive effort to keep them from getting close to the sticks.
Well, there aren't too many plays in the playbook for third and a mile. You got to try something other than a short route.
Freeman comes into the game for the punt. Pickens lines up deep for the punt return. From the 22.
44-yard punt. Return for a gain of 2 yards.
Ball on their own 25.
Ball on the 25-yard line.
On the 10. Let's go, Green. Let's go.
Only one man in the backfield.
Defense, get ready. Blue down. Right there.
Looking to run it here. Dropped in the backfield for a short loss.
You talk about a sense of knowing where a play is heading. That's just great instinct.
Ball on their own 23.
Ball on the 23-yard line.
I'm right.
The home team come out in a dime package. Gets rid of it. Number 40 comes up to make the play at the 33.
Watch this hit. He gets his helmet right under his chin, and wham, he takes him straight to the turf.
And here's a look at each team's success on third down so far.
All right, let's go. This is it, baby.
Passing here on third and short. Closing in. Ooh, what a collision.
He's got a great move that he uses to get to the quarterback, and he showed it to everyone that time.
Reed will come in now to punt it away. Simpson sets up to run back the punt. They'll spot this one where it went out. First and 10.
Ball on the 47-yard line.
Play football. Let's run, man.
Out of the I formation.
Slug going.
And he gets the delayed handoff. Number 92 is there for the tackle at the 40-yard line.
When you talk about establishing the run early in the game, this is exactly the kind of thing you're talking about.
Ball on the 40-yard line. Number 41, the deep man. He's brought down behind the line for a short loss. Good job knifing in there to bring him down.
He brings a lot of things to the table, but the thing I like the most is how prepared he always is. I mean, he can run and he can tackle, and he watches so much tape that he actually anticipates what the offense is going to run before they call the play.
They've done very well on third down to this point.
All day, baby, come on.
They'll blow this play dead because there appears to have been
Number 88.
moved a little early there.
Yeah, the rule for the offensive line is once you put your hand down, you can't move until the ball snaps.
To convert on this third down, they have to get it to the 37.
Turn over, baby.
The offense has been stepping it up on third down all day.
With the pass, broken up. John, they dropped everyone back in coverage. You just couldn't get it to the open man.
You also got to give a lot of credit to the guys up front. They were outnumbered on the line, and they still put on a good pass rush, forcing him to throw before he wanted to.
Freeman is ready to punt this one away. Pickens sets up, waiting for the punt. And so the punt goes out of bounds. Ball on their own 7.
Ball on the 7-yard line.
The home team come out in the 4-3. Williams comes up to make the play at the 4-yard line.
Second and 12. Ball on the 4-yard line.
The home team line up at a 4-3. This one will be spotted at the 7. And so that makes tackle number 6.
The defense is trying to shut down the running game early to force him to pass. We'll have to see if it works and causes him to give up on it here in the first half.
Third and 10. Ball on the 7-yard line.
Matt back in the shotgun. Looking for the deep pass down the right side. Almost intercepted. Fulcher was the intended receiver on that play. Webb was there on the coverage. Reed comes into the game for the punt. Simpson back to return. From midfield. Simpson returns this one to the 44. Ball on the 44-yard line.
First and 10.
All on us, y'all.
The visiting team with a 4-man front.
Here we come.
Dropping back to pass on first down. Gets rid of it on the sideline and out of bounds.
They like to throw it to the sidelines in situations like that. His throw was just a little off.
Gonzalez was his intended target.
Second and 10. Ball on the 44-yard line.
Hey, watch that screen.
Number 41, the lone back.
Here we go.
Dropping back.
Come with it.
Pressure. Throws it. Right on target to the wide receiver. Jackson is there for the tackle at the 32-yard line. Seems like all they have to do is just throw it near this guy, and he finds a way to come down with it.
Yeah, I was talking to the coach this week, and he told me that he's probably got the best hands in the team. And right there, he just showed us why.
Only one man back. Tucks it away. Fakes the handoff. Hits the pass off, and it's complete. You give him time to find a receiver.
Yeah, and with this guy, he doesn't throw it behind them. He doesn't throw it over their head. He throws it where they're going.
Almost at the 2-minute mark now.
Nothing. They don't get nothing.
So 2 minutes left before halftime. They'll go from the I formation. Hand it off to the back. They'll spot this one at the 9. He found the ball carrier to make his 4th stop of the game. Number 41 rumbles forward for a gain of 4. 9 yards will get them 6 points.
9-yard line.
Only one man back. Goes to the end zone. Comes down with it.
I'll tell you, the quarterback and the receiver look like they've been working on that route for a long time, and it paid off there.
So the officials are calling for time, and I think it's because they want to review it.
And since we're in the last 2 minutes, that's a call that came down from the booth.
So as the referee looks at a few angles, we'll do the same. And now it all depends on what we can see, because the referee is going to see the same thing. I think it's a catch.
That's a tough call. Depends on what angle you're looking at it from. I guess it'll be a judgment call by the officials.
After reviewing the play, the ruling on the field stands. The player had control of the ball.
Green comes in to attempt the point after. The extra point attempt is good. And a great finish to that drive as they got into the end zone, and the defense is going to have its hands full trying to keep them in check.
They're really executing out there. Seems like just about every call they make works to perfection. If the defense can get them the ball back quickly here, they might be able to put this one away very early.
From the 3. He was unable to make anything happen on that return.
This special teams coverage came swarming down on him, and he had nowhere to hide.
Inside their own 20.
Ball on the 15-yard line.
We're talking about Rhea. Hold the look. No more, fella.
Fullback handoff. Webb is there for the tackle at the 16.
A big part of this guy's running style is to use the blockers to set up his cut, but they were nowhere to be found on that run.
1 yard gain on that play. Second and 9 coming up here.
16-yard line.
Let's go, baby. They soft, man. Everything you got. Under 10. They ain't got nothing. What's the hard count? Let's run, man. All day, baby. Come on. I can do it, baby. Keep the throttle down. Here we go.
They give it to the halfback. Williams comes up to make the play at the 15-yard line. No gain on that play as the linebacker slipped in almost unnoticed.
Yeah, he did a great job getting in there. He was looking for the run before they even snapped the ball.
Ball on the 15-yard line.
Be careful.
The home team come out in a dime package. Hand it off to the back. Number 40 stops him short of the marker. Newsom makes a valiant effort but can't make it to the first down marker. So as we get set for the punt, let's take a look at our returners' stats. Now here's the punt unit as the defense forces a 3-and-out. From the 34.
42-yard punt. Return for a gain of 3 yards. First and 10. Ball on the 38-yard line.
of us gonna make a play?
Haley back in the shotgun. Throws it. Midfield. Jackson comes up to make the play at the 43. And it's good for a first down. First and 10.
Ball on the 43-yard line.
We're talking about real.
Haley scans the defense from the gun. Setting up play action with the pass. This pass is incomplete. A little too much touch.
The intended receiver on the play. Second and 10. Ball on the 43-yard line.
Here we come.
The home team line up in a 5-receiver set this time. Throws it, gets his hand on it. Hopkins had the coverage on the play. So as they get set to try to convert, here's what both teams have done on third down. Haley starts out of the shotgun. Throwing short. Short pass completed to the wide receiver. Reed is there on the stop at the 33-yard line. That completion will give him 200 yards passing.
First and 10. Ball on the 33-yard line.
The home team calls a timeout. That's their final timeout. Green will have to get a lot of leg into this one. The kick was wide and off the mark.
Is no good.
It's first and 10.
Ball on the 40-yard line.
There you go, baby. You can't stop me. Do something.
The home team come out in a nickel package. Fires this one deep. Nearly intercepted. And this should be the last play of the half.
40-yard line.
Watch your eyes. Come on.
The visiting team line up in a 5-receiver set this time. With the pass, number 40 is there for the tackle at the 46. Taylor is the injured player on the field. He'll be coming out for this next play, so we'll find out what the story is. It's the end of the second quarter with the score. The home team ahead of the visiting team, 27-12. Simpson. He's back for the kickoff as we take a quick glance at his return numbers. Reed in to kick this one off. This one is fielded by Simpson. Simpson takes this one back to the 27-yard line. Taylor returns from being injured.
Keep the throttle down.
Out of the I formation. He tucks it away. Number 92 is there for the tackle at the 30-yard line. Number 41 takes advantage of a little daylight. Picks up 3 yards. Second and 7 coming up here.
Ball on the 30-yard line.
Let's go. Let's do our thing. Let's do our thing.
Gets the pass off, and he dropped it.
I don't know what happened there. The quarterback did his job delivering a catchable ball. He just couldn't come up with it.
Third and 7. Ball on the 30-yard line.
Clear. Clear. Be careful.
Nice job so far on third down for the offense, and we'll see if that continues here. And the catch is made. He gets the pass to his receiver, who will come up just short of the first down.
Never sure why a quarterback chooses that pass instead of one deeper downfield. on that third down situation.
Pickens looks like he's ready for the return. And he chooses not to return this one.
This team is going to have to focus a lot more than they did in the first half if they're going to come back.
They'll
It's
take
first
over
and 10.
at the 19-yard line. First and 10.
There we go. Watch out. There we go, baby. Rock and roll. Not today. Get it up.
Hand off to the tailback. Simpson is there on the stop at the 26-yard line. Newsom kept his legs moving, gets 7 hard-earned yards. Ball on their own 26.
Ball on the 26-yard line.
From the start. Here we go.
The home team line up in a 4-3.
Everything you got.
They give it to the halfback. They're going to spot this one at the 26. He laid a good hit on him there and recorded his 8th tackle of the game. Third and maybe 2.
Ball on the 26-yard line.
Stop here. Let's go.
Throws it. And he makes the grab. This one will be spotted at the 34. He makes his 5th stop of the game on that play. He saw the whole field, was able to stand back there and find the open man.
You know, when a defense is sending extra rushers at the quarterback, it takes a lot of poise to get the ball out of there with any accuracy.
Here we go. We like to crack the rules.
They'll go from the I formation.
Watch the snap now.
Hand it off. Jenkins is there for the tackle at the 34-yard line.
When your running game is struggling, you have to start looking for offense from some of your other players. They can loosen it up a little with a few passes. It should open up those running lanes again.
34-yard line.
On the call, Williams comes up to make the play at the 37. Lopez takes advantage of a little daylight, picks up 3 yards. Ball on their own 37.
Ball on the 37-yard line.
Here we go, baby. They soft, man.
Under pressure.
The defensive coordinator teaches his guys to be very aggressive out there on defense. He has a lot of confidence in his cornerback, and he's willing to leave them out there in single coverage on an island. So they'll blitz on just about any down, looking for a big play.
Reed will come in now to punt it away. Simpson is the deep return man. From the 21. Ball on their own 26. With the pass, and the catch is made.
Any first down play needs to yield some kind of yardage. You don't want second and long too many times.
So a pickup of maybe 3. Ball on their own 29.
Ball on the 29-yard line.
Let's go. Run it up.
Only one man in the backfield. Handed off to the back. Number 94 is there for the tackle at the 32.
Gain on the play.
Number 41 takes advantage of a little daylight, picks up 3 yards. Third and 4.
Ball on the 32-yard line.
Let's go now.
These third downs haven't been much of an obstacle, and it's helped them to take the lead. Hand off to the tailback, setting up play action, gets the pass off. Hopkins comes up to make the play at the 50-yard line. That powerful arm brings them a first down this time.
Not only did the quarterback show off his strong arm, but the receiver displayed some amazingly soft hands. A great throw with an even better catch is always an easy way to pick up first down.
The visiting team line up in a 4-3.
What's the hard count?
Looks like someone jumped early.
Let's start on the offense. Number 79. Still first down.
Was flagged for the false start.
False starts are kind of frustrating because they're really easily avoided by just maintaining focus.
So now it's 1st and 15 after the penalty.
Keep the throttle down. One of us gonna make a play. Get it out. Watch the play. Stay soft, man.
Little misdirection. Ferris brings him down at the 45.
A solid running game starts with a blocking of the offensive line. But the ball carrier must have good vision so he can take advantage of the holes that they open up.
2nd and 5. Ball on the 45-yard line.
Everything you got. Ain't no thing. Set. Bring it.
On the call. Pickett is there for the tackle at the 35.
These guys that can shrug off tackles are great to have in your backfield. Some of these guys are big and they just run over the defender. While other guys wait until the defender commits and they use a move or a juke or a spin to get out of a tackle.
The visiting team come out in a 4-3.
Let's go.
And they go with the delay. Stiff arm to the ground. Finds some room after taking the handoff, and it looks like about a 5-yard pickup. The visiting team with a 4-man front. With the carry. Nice play fake. With the throw. Jumps up and he has it. Hopkins is there for the tackle at the 14-yard line. So they're able to pick up another first down.
And this offense is clicking. They're making the right calls at the right time.
Ball on the 14-yard line.
Ball on the 14-yard line.
Hey, let's go. What screen?
The last time they were down here, they scored a touchdown.
Good shoot. Defense, get ready.
To the end zone. This one falls incomplete.
You got to take your time and get your receiver a ball that he can make a play on. He didn't do it there.
King was the one they were trying to get the ball to. And this is the 9th play of this drive.
14-yard line.
Break it up, baby.
Dotson, the lone back.
All right, let's go. Let's go, D. Let's go.
For the counter play.
Truck it.
They'll spot this one at the 6. So that tackle now gives him 4. I'm guessing this is a block in the back, but let's see what the call is.
Still second down.
The team has to show discipline and execute properly out there. If they don't, they'll find it's much harder to overcome the other team and get a win.
After the penalty, it's now 2nd and long.
28-yard line.
Here we go.
The visiting team come out in a nickel package. Drops back. Gets rid of it. The 10. Touchdown.
When you get this kind of execution, you got a great chance of making a big play. Watch it here as everyone takes care of their assignment. The pass is thrown where the receiver can make the best play in the ball, and it's 6 points.
The extra point attempt is good. Gonzalez gained a lot of yards on that long drive.
He's such a huge cog in their wheel. If they get him involved in the game, they're a heck of a lot better off.
Green will be kicking off. Sends it sailing. This one is fielded by Lopez. The visiting team face an uphill battle as they begin this drive at the 19-yard line. Ball on their own 19.
Ball on the 19-yard line.
The home team with a four-man front. Looking to run it here. Hartley comes up to make the play at the 20-yard line. Newsom takes it up the middle for a yard or two. Ball on their own 20.
Ball on the 20-yard line.
It's showtime, baby. Do something. Go make a play.
Throwing. Drops the interception. Taylor with the coverage. Only one man back. Fletcher, the man in motion. Gets away the off-balance throw. Right on target to the wide receiver.
That's the kind of mental error that drives coaches crazy. As a receiver, you got to be aware of where you are in the field and where you have to go to get the first down.
Simpson gets set for the return as we take a look at his numbers. Good defensive stand there. Now they'll punt it away after a 3-and-out. He signals for a fair catch.
Fair catch made at the 33-yard line.
It's 1st and 10.
At the 33-yard line. 1st and 10.
Watch the snap down. It's on.
The visiting team come out in a nickel package.
Hey, let's go.
To carry it, setting up play action. Throws it. This one will be spotted at the 44. That's a half dozen tackles now. Good throw there and a first down pickup.
You know, an NFL quarterback has to have a strong arm to be successful. He doesn't necessarily need to be able to throw it 70 yards, but he has to put some zip in the ball and squeeze it into tight places.
Haley with a man in motion. Dropping back to pass on first down. Gets rid of it. And he makes the grab. They throw it and pick up a second consecutive first down.
Well, when you start to establish something, you want to keep it going until the defense finds a way to stop you.
1st and 10. Ball on the 44-yard line.
Go low. We like to practice rules. Hey, let's go one deep. Watch your man.
Little misdirection. Shakes off the tackle. Ferris comes up to make the play at the 37.
You got to keep going to the run. You never know when there's going to be great blocking ahead of you, allowing for a big one right into the end zone.
Ball on the 37-yard line.
Ball on the 37-yard line.
We turn it up. Ain't no fence.
Number 41, the deep man. Hand off to the tailback. Barker is there for the tackle at the 32-yard line.
That's a good job of separating out of the defensive lineman. They created a crack, he saw it, and made his move.
1st and 10.
Ball on the 32-yard line.
Let's go. Be true.
Out of the I formation. Give it to the halfback. Number 35 comes up to make the play at the 29-yard line. Dotson takes advantage of a little daylight. Picks up 3 yards. Ball on the 29-yard line.
Ball on the 29-yard line.
Do something. Keep moving.
The visiting team with a four-man front.
My cutback. Bring it up.
Hands it off to the back. They're going to spot this one at the 29. He wraps up the ball carrier. His tackle total is now 4. He tried to pick his way through the middle, but there was no room.
That's right. And when the middle of your offensive line is eaten up like that, you got to try and get to the outside. They wouldn't let him get away.
On the 29-yard line.
The visiting team come out with one linebacker and several defensive backs. They'll spot this one at the 16-yard line. He was in on that play, giving him 7 tackles so far in the game. Eighth play of this drive. They're inside the 15. The last time they were inside the 20, they got a touchdown out of it. Lobs one into the end zone.
I think the quarterback just let that one get away.
King was the intended receiver on that play. And this is the 9th play of this drive.
16-yard line.
On the goal, number 94 comes up to make the play. Number 41 takes advantage of a little daylight, picks up 3 yards. It's third down, and they have to get it to the 6 to pick up the first down. And we can attribute this lead to their ability to convert on third down. Here comes the blitz. With the throw, the wide receiver has it. Number 54 is there for the tackle at the 6. Good third down conversion on that catch by King.
Yeah, and you talk about a guy who will make every catch there is. This is your guy. His hands are so big, they just kind of swallow the football.
Get some slack going. Come on. Let's go, dude.
A little misdirection. Number 54 is there on the stop at the 2. Can't get the blocking they need, and now it'll be second down and goal. Two more yards, and they'll be in the end zone.
On the 2-yard line.
You can't stop me. Let's go. Watch screen.
Looking for the corner. Strong move. And they're in. Touchdown.
This is one of those plays where you let the big guys up front just plow a path right into the end zone for you.
Green comes in for the extra point. The extra point attempt is good. Just what they wanted to do, take a lot of time off the clock, cap it off with a touchdown.
They put out a great effort, controlling the line of scrimmage and getting some big plays that move the sticks. You want to keep seeing those sticks moving if you're on offense. Stick stopping is usually a bad thing.
From the 1. Nothing happened for the offense on their last drive as they went 3 and out. Ball on their own 23.
Ball on the 23-yard line.
Get it started.
The visiting team come out with 3 receivers tight. And this pass is completed. Matt will be looking at second down now after that pass picks up 5 yards.
Second and 6. Ball on the 28-yard line.
Off the run. So we gonna take it.
The home team line up in a 4-3. Pressure coming. Throwing. Incomplete pass. Plenty of pressure, and he barely gets the pass away.
This defensive coordinator understands that pressure is the key to forcing the offense into making mistakes. If his players keep playing like this, he might be up for a head coaching job pretty soon.
As they get ready for this third down play, we'll take a look at how they've done today. Fletcher comes in motion.
Watch the screen. Let's go. Let's go. Let us
Closing in, gets rid of it. He couldn't find a receiver, so he threw it where no one could get it. Reed is ready to punt this one away. Simpson into return. He's waving for the fair catch. So they have 1st and 10 here. Give it to the halfback. Ferris is there on the stop at the 35.
He's done a pretty good job running the ball today, establishing a running game that can move the ball on the ground, forces the defense to bring some additional guys up to the line. And that's what opens things up for your passing game.
What's the hard count? Defense, get ready. You turn it up. Let's go now. Blue down, blue down. Get me going.
Gets rid of it. And the catch is made. When you think about guys with great hands, he's very close to the top, John.
I'll tell you what, he does a great job of using his hands and not letting the ball get into his body. He's worked very hard to improve his pass catching, and I think he's become one of the best out there.
So after that nice catch and run, here's a look at his stats. The visiting team come out in a 4-3. Hand off to the tailback. Lewis comes up to make the play. John, nothing there on that play. Looks like he might have gotten back to the line of scrimmage.
They better mix up the play call a little more, trying to free up some space in the middle. That back just didn't have any help from his line on that play.
Ball on the 47-yard line.
Here we go, baby. Ain't no fast.
He's brought down behind the line for a short loss.
He can't find anywhere to run today.
3-yard loss on the play.
They'll be faced with a long 3rd down play here.
44-yard line.
We're talking about brilliant. Saber.
The home team line up in a 5-receiver set this time. Gets rid of it. And this pass is completed. John, he'll be well short of the 1st down.
Here's the thing. The defense had all the guys covered who were beyond the marker. So it was up to the short man to make something happen after the catch, and he just couldn't do it.
Freeman comes into the game for the punt. Pickens is back to receive this kick. Fair catch.
First and 10. Ball on the 17-yard line.
Let's go. No, one.
Only one man in the backfield. He gets the handoff on the delay. Hart is there for the tackle. Newsom takes it up the middle for a yard or two. It's 2nd down and 9 to go.
Ball on the 18-yard line.
The home team come out in a nickel package with the pass almost picked off. Jackson was his intended target. Anderson was there on the cover.
Receiver on the play. Third and 9. Ball on the 18-yard line.
Make him talk it on.
With 2 extra defensive backs, the defense is in the dime.
Here we go.
Gets rid of it. Broken up.
It was almost like the defenders were in the huddle on that series. They hit a roadblock with everything they tried.
Nothing happening for the offense. They're forced into a 3-and-out. From the 35. Simpson has a decent return, taking it to midfield.
Ball at midfield. The 50-yard line. First and 10.
You gotta have it, D. Set. Keep moving. Let's go. Hey, let's go, 1G.
On the call, great fake. Throwing in and out of his hands.
He has the hands to make catches on the toughest passes. I'm a little surprised to see him drop that one.
Second and 10. Ball on the 50-yard line.
Let's go, D. Set. Right. Here we go.
With the pass. And he makes the grab. Haley throws that pass for a gain of 7. To move the chains on third down here, they have to get it to the 40.
Keep it up. Let's turn it up, D.
With the throw. Ooh, nearly picked off. King was the one they were trying to get the ball to. Pickens had the coverage on the play. He's trying to pin them down inside their own 10 on this one. And he signals for the fair catch.
First and 10. Ball on the 20-yard line.
Come on.
He takes the delayed handoff. Jenkins is there for the tackle at the 24.
The best backs in the league average 4 to 5 yards a carry. But there are a lot of things that go into a successful running game. You got to have good play calling, good blocking up front, and a back that can take advantage when he sees the opening.
So we gonna take it. Ain't no thing.
Only one man back. With the throw. And this pass is completed. Well is there on the stop at the 49-yard line.
You can count on him to make a handful of great catches throughout the game and really get that field stretched.
Ball on their own 49.
Ball on the 49-yard line.
Watch the back. Here we go, baby.
The home team with a 4-man front. Williams is there for the tackle at the 49. Gain of 2.
On the play.
Ball at about midfield.
Ball on the 49-yard line.
I'm coming through, baby. All right, now. Set.
Drops back. He's going to run it. They're going to spot this one at the 45. That's the 4th stop he's made today. Pretty good coverage downfield, so he decided to pack it in, picked up a handful in the process.
And that's just the kind of thing he'll do. He's very good at creating opportunities with his legs.
Stay both left. Deuce it.
The home team line up in a 4-3. Gives the ball off. Play action. Takes off. Breaks free. The 30. Number 40 is there for the tackle at the 27-yard line. An electrifying run.
And the thing is, that's just tough to defend against. I mean, he starts to run, and he goes left, right, up the middle, and with that one, they just couldn't stop any of them.
First and 10. Ball on the 27-yard line.
Get it up. Let's go.
Rushing on first down has not worked out for them today. Less than a 2-yard per carry average.
That's why they're losing. You've got to be able to get yards on first down.
Second and 9. Ball on the 25-yard line.
Matt from the shotgun. Drops back. Will take off. Brandon makes the play at the 23. Matt had trouble getting anywhere on that play.
Yeah, because the defense was in his zone. When he tried to tuck it and run, they were watching him, and they were able to swarm to the ball and bring him down before he got very far.
So we've reached the end of the third quarter with the home team ahead of the visiting team, 41-12. The visiting team have the ball in field goal range to begin this final quarter, but realistically very little shot at coming from behind at this point. The 17-yard line is where they have to go for a first.
Let's go.
The home team come out in a nickel package. Brings it down looking to run. So it's fourth down after a fine defensive play that prevents him from getting past the marker. It's fourth down and 4 yards to go.
Don't stop that motor. Let's run, man. Keep the throttle down.
There's no hesitation here. They're going to go for it. Throwing. The pass ball's incomplete.
They'll take over at the 21-yard line. First and 10.
Blue down, blue down. Play football.
They give it to the halfback. This one will be spotted at the 26-yard line. He was right there once again and recorded his 8th tackle. Second and 5 coming up here.
Ball on the 26-yard line.
All right, let's go. Let's go now.
Number 41, the lone back. Handed off to the back. Number 92 comes up to make the play at the 41.
Some of these guys are like a train. They lower their head, keep their legs moving, and charges straight ahead. Sometimes he'll even drag a defender 10 yards before he'll start slowing down.
Here we go, baby. Defense, get ready.
The visiting team come out in a 4-3. Hopkins is there on the stop at the 47-yard line. Rouge runs it through the middle, a gain of about 6. Number 81 is back in there after getting taken out with an injury earlier. They give it to the halfback. Play action. Gets the pass off, and the catch is made. He continues to dominate this pass defense, piling up over 350 yards through the air. So they have first and 10 here.
On the 39-yard line.
The visiting team line up in a 4-3. Hand it off to the back. Pickens is there for the tackle at the 36-yard line. Rouge takes advantage of a little daylight, picks up 3 yards. Ball on the 36-yard line.
Ball on the 36-yard line.
One more, fella.
The visiting team come out in a 4-3. They give it to the halfback. This one will be spotted at the 30. Solid gain. Picks up another tackle. Dotson runs it through the middle, a gain of about 6. On third down, they have to get it to the 29-yard line for a first down.
All right, now. This is it.
Only one man in the backfield.
Big stuff, dude. Big stuff.
Going for the first on short yardage with the pass. And this pass is completed. Ferris makes the play at the 19-yard line. They completed the pass for a first down.
They did it against the cover, too. The quarterback found a soft spot, and he got it in there.
8th play of this drive, inside the red zone. Only one man back. It's the call. Lewis is there for the tackle at the 21-yard line. The interior lineman, John, got off the ball very well on that play.
Yeah, and the key to stopping that kind of run is exactly that. Whoever fires off the line faster and gets better leverage is going to win those battles at the line.
The visiting team line up in a 4-3.
From the start.
Looking for the long completion. Picked off in the end zone. Ferris played it perfectly. Comes up big here in the 4th. So after the interception now, it's first and 10.
Let's go. Be crucial. So we're going to take it.
Looking upfield. They're going to spot this one at the 23-yard line. He's put on a tackling clinic so far. He now has 8 in the game. Ball on their own 23.
Ball on the 23-yard line.
All day, baby. Come on.
Mack out out of the gun. Gets the pass off. Webb is there for the tackle at the 35-yard line.
Perfect execution to get this first down. Look at it here. He knows how far they have to move the chains, and he gets it by making the right decision and laying it in there like that. The yards that these receivers make after the catch are a great indication of their physical ability. It shows that they are creative, that they can create yards by using their speed and making the defenders miss tackle.
Newsom rumbles forward for a gain of 4. Second and 6 coming up here.
Ball on the 39-yard line.
Blitz is coming. Gets rid of it. On the sideline and out of bounds.
You know, as a receiver, you have to be aware of so many things. Where the first down marker is, where the defenders are, and where the sideline is as you stretch out to make that catch.
Jackson was the intended receiver on that play. From the gun, dropping back, launches this one to the left. Almost intercepted. He goes deep downfield and is lucky it's not picked off.
That's one of those times when you see a guy make a great play in the ball, but not come up with a catch.
Reed will come in now to punt it away. Simpson lines up deep for the punt return. From the 17-yard line. Simpson doesn't have a whole lot of room to work with, getting it to the 23-yard line.
First and 10. Ball on the 23-yard line.
Let's go. Here it comes.
The visiting team come out in a nickel package. Gets rid of it. He hits his receiver. Lewis is there for the tackle at the 27. Wick picks up about 4 yards on that reception. Ball on their own 27.
Ball on the 27-yard line.
Let's turn it up, D. Come on.
Only one man back. On the carry. They'll go with a play fake. With the throw, Jackson comes up to make the play. He found the seam in the zone for a pretty good game.
That's just how they teach you to do it. Read the play, find the weakness, and then go after it.
Ball on their own 33.
Ball on the 33-yard line.
What's the fake? Gotta be fast off the ball.
The visiting team come out in a 4-3.
Here we go, baby.
With a counter play, Hopkins makes the stop, and they'll be short of the marker. They played it safe, stayed on the ground, nothing doing. So 3 and out, and they'll line up to punt. He signals for a fair catch.
This is one of those situations where they're playing for respect. The game really hasn't gone the way they thought it would, but they have a lot of pride in their team. And I'd expect to see them keep fighting till that final whistle.
First and 10.
Ball on the 24-yard line.
Come on. Hey, watch that.
The home team line up in a 4-3. Jenkins is there on the stop at the 27. Newsom takes advantage of a little daylight, picks up 3 yards. Ball on their own 27.
Ball on the 27-yard line.
They soft, man. No more, fellas. Let's go, man.
Throws it. Nearly intercepted. Good timing getting in between the ball and the receiver to save what would have been a big game. Here's a look at the third down success rate of each team.
So we gonna take it. Watch each other back.
Only one man back.
Watch the ball. Now it's open.
Matt won't get the ball away and goes down hard. Another one. That makes 4 times they've brought him down. Reed is ready to punt this one away. Simpson sets up to run back the punt. From the 30-yard line. Ball on their own 33. Number 41 lines up behind his fullback in the I. Give it to the halfback. Number 92 is there for the tackle at the 33. Defense looking for the run, and the runner just about got back to the line of scrimmage.
There was no possibility of going up the middle and picking up anything.
Ball on the 33-yard line.
Come on! Turn it up now!
A little misdirection. Dropped in the backfield for a short loss. You know, Johnny always seems to be in perfect position to make a play.
He's all about effort. His motor's always running at 100%, and he's got the experience to diagnose plays very quickly.
Ball on the 30-yard line.
Hey, watch the move. You can press on it. Not here, not now. Stay focused, DB.
Hand it off to the back. They'll spot this one at the 39. He's now tackled the ball carrier 9 times. Well, that didn't cut it. Now they're looking at 4th down.
And they made the decision to just keep it on the ground. Take time off the clock, not force anything. This is a luxury of being ahead.
Unable to get anything going on that series, they'll have to punt it away here. From the 16-yard line. Hold on, we've got a penalty on the play. Let's check it out.
Holding on the receiving team, number 51.
The team with the most discipline is the team that doesn't commit stupid penalties, and they're the team that usually executes better.
Ball at their own 10.
Ball on the 10-yard line.
Hey, watch the screen.
The home team come out in a nickel pack. Great fake. Gets rid of it. This pass is incomplete. Jackson was his intended target. Anderson with the coverage.
Second and 10. Ball on the 10-yard line.
Play football.
Matt starts out of the shotgun.
Hey, look the blue,
Doss
look the
moves in motion.
Hey, let's go one deep.
It's a blitz with the pass. Right on target to the wide receiver. Phillips makes the catch but doesn't get very far.
And that's what the mark of a solid defense is. They close in on you in a hurry, and they don't miss tackle.
It's 3rd down and 6 to go.
Ball on the 14-yard line.
Tackle. I'm coming through, baby. Let's go.
The home team come out in a 4-3. Launches it deep to the left. Incomplete.
When you talk about ball control and time of possession, that's not what you want to see.
Now here's the punt unit as the defense forces a 3 and out. From the 38.
47-yard punt. Return for a gain of 1 yard. First and 10. Ball on the 41-yard line.
Hey, let's go. Hey, watch that screen.
The visiting team with a 4-man front. With a counterplay. Hopkins gets right in there and brings him down. Big tackle there for a loss and great pursuit there, John.
You can say that again. He knows how to prepare, and it really pays off when you make stops like that.
Ball on their own 39.
Ball on the 39-yard line.
Don't stop that motor.
Gets the call. Number 94 is there on the stop at the 44.
He's one of those guys who can put up 100 yards week in and week out. This has been just another day at the office for him.
Third and 7.
Ball on the 44-yard line.
All on us, y'all. Deuce it.
The visiting team come out in a nickel package. Hand it off. They'll go with a play fake. Throwing. He finds his man. And he slips out of bounds at the 44-yard line. They move the chains on the third down catch by Gonzalez.
And that's what he does. If you need a big third down play and you need a first down, you look for this guy.
So they have first and 10 here.
44-yard line.
Everything you got. Let's go. Be good.
The visiting team with a four-man front. They give it to the halfback. Lewis is there on the stop at the 41-yard line. Dotson takes advantage of a little daylight, picks up 3 yards. It's second down and 7 to go.
Ball on the 41-yard line.
So we gonna take it.
Only one man back. Gets the pass off, and he hits his target. The defense blitzes the corner, but the quarterback got rid of it quickly for a completion and a first down.
That was a great play because he saw him coming, remained calm, and threw an accurate pass.
Ball on the 21-yard line.
Ball on the 21-yard line.
Yeah, Cole. Come on.
The visiting team line up in a 4-3. With the carry, number 94 is there for the tackle at the 18-yard line. Dotson takes advantage of a little daylight, picks up 3 yards. Second and 6.
Ball on the 18-yard line.
Turn it up now. Red right.
The visiting team with a four-man front. The quarterback runs with it and ends up going nowhere.
On the play.
Getting it to the 11-yard line would net them a first down.
Come on. Don't let him pass. Stay in your lane. Take it up, baby. Let's go now.
Hand it off to the back. Number 92 is there on the stop at the 22.
On the play.
Nothing doing on that running play, so they'll probably send in the kicker.
I think so. When you've got the lead, you don't have to try anything fancy. You just tack on the 3 and put the game in your defense's hands.
Green comes into the game to try the field goal. The try is good. The home team have it all working now as they continue to expand their lead. Booming kick downfield. From the 3-yard line.
It sure doesn't look like they're going to be able to come back in this one, but it's an issue of pride. They want to prove that they're better than they've played so far.
They'll take over at the 22-yard line. First and 10.
Get me going. Get it up.
Tucks it away. Williams is there for the tackle at the 25. Newsom takes advantage of a little daylight, picks up 3 yards. Second and 8.
Ball on the 25-yard line.
We turning it up.
Matt starts out of the shotgun, drops back, fires this one deep. What a catch. The 40, the 30, the 20, the 10. Touchdown, visiting team.
When you get this kind of execution, you got a great chance of making a big play. Watch it here as everyone takes care of their assignment. The pass is thrown where the receiver can make the best play in the ball, and it's 6 points.
The extra point attempt is good. The visiting team still with a huge deficit to overcome. kick it away and go on defense, so they're going for the onside kick. Onside kick. The home team recovers the onside kick. The home team will start this drive from the 41. It's first and 10.
Ball on the 41-yard line.
On the call, takes the handoff with the throw, and it's caught. Ferris is there on the stop.
Run after the catch is so important. It allows you to run short patterns with the confidence that you can pick up more yardage once the catch is made.
Ball on the 21-yard line. Going to the air on first down. Gets the pass off, and he just can't hang on.
I think that was a case of just thinking about what he was going to do with it once he caught it, instead of thinking about catching it. You got to catch it first before you can think about what you're going to do with it once you get it.
Second and 10. Ball on the 21-yard line.
The visiting team come out in a nickel package.
All day, baby, come on!
Throwing. He can't stay in bounds. Number 81 was the one they were trying to get the ball to.
Third and 10. Ball on the 21-yard line.
Don't stop that motor. Everything you say.
Only one man back. Hands it off. Number 94 comes up to make the play at the 16. Fourth down upcoming, but they're in position to add to their lead.
Yeah, and that's what they wanted to do. Control the ball and the clock while getting into position to have at least 3 points.
So this field goal attempt will be from about 33 yards away. The kick sails through the uprights. The home team continue to increase their lead. Back and ready to put this one in the air. And he got all of that one, a great kick. From the 2-yard line. Slips the tackle. Lopez takes this one back to the 22.
Lopez on the return.
So they have first and 10 here.
On the 22-yard line.
Get it, Tommy. Here we go. Go make the play.
Newsom, the lone back. Simpson comes up to make the play at the 25-yard line. Newsom runs it for about 3 on the counter play. Ball on their own 25.
Ball on the 25-yard line.
Alert, 5-5. Yeah, you see me.
Rolling. Pass falls incomplete. Number 33 was there on the coverage.
The intended receiver on the play. Third and 8. Ball on the 25-yard line.
Here I go.
Matt starts out of the shotgun.
Not today.
Drops back with the pass. Incomplete as the defender knocks it away.
I'll tell you, the defense made a great stand right there.
Number 81 sets up, waiting for the punt. Fair catch called for.
Fair catch made at the 23-yard line. They'll start the drive at the 23-yard line. First and 10.
Let's go. I can do it, baby. Here we go. Let's go, boys.
This one is handed off. Barker comes up to make the play. So a pickup of maybe 3. It's second down and 7 to go.
Ball on the 26-yard line.
All right, now. Here we go.
Dotson, the deep man.
Keep it up. Let's dictate. Let's go.
Hand it off to the fullback.
Run, man, run.
Hopkins is there for the tackle at the 34. You don't see a fullback make those kinds of runs very often.
Hey, when you talk about a fullback, you're usually talking about his lead blocking. This guy showed that he can pick up yardage just as good as he can block.
34-yard line.
Keep moving. Let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go. Get it started. Come on. No more, fella. Get me going. They soft, man. Let's go. Yeah, Cole. Let's go. From the start, from the start. Hey, watch the ball. You can't stop me. Hey, let's go one deep.
Looking to run it here. Number 54 is there on the stop at the 42-yard line. And that's a gain of about 8. Two-minute warning coming up.
Ball on the 42-yard line.
Here we go, baby. Rock and roll. Tampa.
Two minutes to go.
Ball on the 42-yard line.
Let's go, boys. Good shoot.
The visiting team come out in a 4-3. Hand off to the tailback. Barker comes up to make the play. At the 44, he puts his head down and powers his way to the first. First and 10.
Ball on the 44-yard line.
Get it started. Under 10, 10.
The visiting team line up in a 4-3. Jackson is there for the tackle at the 39.
When you talk about taking your man out of the play, this is what you're talking about. You know, this is the kind of block that guys dream about. I mean, he just unloads on that guy.
All right, let's go. What screen? Set.
With a counter play. Number 54 comes up to make the play at the 26. It's another running play, and they'll pick up another first down.
Hey, when things are clicking like this, you just want to keep going for as long as you can.
So they have first and 10 here.
26-yard line.
Let's go. Let's ride, man.
The visiting team with a 4-man front.
Get me going.
Hand it off. Jackson is there for the tackle at the 21. Gross with a nice burst through the middle that time. 5-yard pickup. And this is the 8th play of this
Ball
drive.
on the 21-yard line.
Get it up. Hey, watch the screen. Set. Watch the man.
They give it to the halfback. Lewis comes up to make the play at the 11. A nice run on that play.
His quick feet allow him to move out of the way just before the tackler can wrap him up.
And this is the 9th play of this drive. They're down inside the 10.
Play football. Bring it up. Bring it up. Set. Come on.
Hand off to the tailback. Stiff arm keeps him at bay. Number 92 is there for the tackle at the 9-yard line. Nine yards will get them 6 points.
9-yard line.
What's the hard count? Let's go, D. Let's go.
With the carry, Lewis is there on the stop. Gross takes it up the middle for a yard or 2. And this is the 11th play of this drive. Ball inside the 10. Not much of a contest. One team pouring it on for a big margin of victory.